Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to take a Dollar Tree snowman that's wrapped in a plasticky material. It's kind of like a garland, and I'm going to take it apart and we're going to give it a little upgrade. We're going to use some faux fur. So first thing we're going to do is take it apart, and I'm leaving it connected, but I'm taking it apart and taking all the garlandy plasticky stuff off, and now we just have this nice form. So it's just a snowman form, and like I said, I'm leaving it connected. And so the fur that I have, I think I got it at the discount section of Hobby Lobby, and it's just a piece of faux fur. And I'm just going to be cutting pieces to cover each of the parts of the snowman body. So I'm starting with the head, and I'm just going to cut it to go around the outside. And then I'm going to be gluing it on the inside, and then when we're all done, we'll take a piece and we'll finish it off so you can actually use it from both sides, or see it from both sides if it spins around. So that's all we're doing, is just now cutting it, and I'm just using hot glue and just putting it on the little plastic snowman form and just rolling it in. Once we get that done, we will proceed to each circle and just go from there. Now, because this is plastic, you want to be careful because the hot glue can melt it. So it's just, again, it's very simple. This is going to turn out to be a beautiful project. And again, it's just very simple, just covering each of the rings of the snowman. Once that's done, now I'm going to cut a piece that fits on the inside, and then I'm just gluing it down. That faux fur is really nice. You don't have to finish it off. It has very little fray, and I'm just measuring it to each circle and gluing it in. And you can't even see the seams. It just looks really good. Again, I got that at Hobby Lobby, and it was marked down. You know how they have like the pieces of fabric that are like remnants? That's it, a remnant. It's a remnant, and I just took that and I just love it. I've used it for Easter. I used it for an Easter bunny last year, so I got a pretty good sized piece of it. You could also use a Dollar Tree mop, one of those microfiber mops, and you could use that also. But look how cute that's looking already, and all we've got is the body filled up. Very simple. This total project only took about an hour, but I have it edited fast forward. So now I'm just taking a paint stick. What do you call those? A crafter stick, a tongue depressor. And again, that's from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just painting it black because we're going to make a hat with it. And so I have one paint stick that's going to go across to be the brim of the front of the hat. And then I'm going to be using some cut paint sticks to be the form for the hat itself that I'm going to be wrapping in burlap. So we just need to make sure that's nice and dry. And when you're working with an off-white surface like that, really make sure that you're not getting black paint anywhere. You know, make sure it's moved to the side when you're working with the paint. So the form has a kind of a curve to it, the hat form. So I'm cutting that centerpiece out, and I'm just going to fill it with some of the popsicle stick, or craft sticks, popsicle sticks, tongue depressors that I'm going to put in the center there just to hold the burlap in. So I'm just measuring to see if, what way I want to place the small pieces and get them cut to the way I need them. And then I'm also measuring the burlap. That's Dollar Tree burlap, by the way. And so this is pretty much a Dollar Tree project. I think everything on it's Dollar Tree except for the buttons, maybe. I am able to use some of the things that were on the former snowman, the original snowman. So I'm just getting those painted. That's all you want to do. Make sure you dry everything really well. And then I'm sticking them inside the hat. Now I could leave it like that, but I really don't like it. That's why I'm putting the burlap. It gives it more of a cloth look. But I am doing this. The brim is just going to be the one craft stick. It's not going to have burlap on it, although you could wrap it in burlap. Once I get those all hot glued down, then I'm taking the burlap, just cutting a piece, and I'm going to wrap it over top to the front and back, because I do want to make this piece, you know, so you can see either side of the snowman if it spins around. And then I'm putting a little hole in the middle just to put the little hook through, and then I'm just hot gluing it. Once I get it hot glued in place, then I'll cut the excess. It's easier to glue the burlap down first and then remove the excess than, because you know how it can fray while you're working on it. So once I did that, then I cut the hat. I put the craft stick down, and then I realized I needed another craft stick for the back, so I will off camera be putting another craft stick on the back side and painting it. Now the eyes that I'm using came off the original snowman, so they're little plastic prismy looking beads, so I just went ahead and half beads, and I went ahead and put those down there. And then remember, everyone, I told you at Easter, make sure you buy some extra carrots, because those are perfect for snowman noses. So I've got this really great 3D carrot for the nose, and then I took a piece of the frayed burlap and then I glued that down for the mouth to give him a little grimacy smirk. Once I do that, then it's time to put buttons on. I went ahead and I have a collection of buttons, so I took some green and black buffalo check buttons and I put 5 of them down on him at that time. Then I took a piece of holly that is the Dollar Tree holly, and I glued that on there. And then I took some of the berries from another piece of holly, so it was a little nicer berries, and I glued that down there. And voila, there you are. And I'm going to add the other 2 buttons off camera, and there you are. You have a cute little snowman. He's a little upcycled Dollar Tree snowman. I hope you like it. Give me a like and a follow.